One person was killed in a crash just northeast of Lincoln this afternoon.
The Lancaster County Sheriff's Office says it happened when an SUV collided with a box truck. Channel 8's Matthew Mittleider joins us now with the very latest and a live report. Matthew?
The Sheriff's Office says the crash happened here at the intersection of 134th and Adams Streets at around 12:40 this afternoon. You can see the tire tracks here where the two vehicles went off the road. The intersection was closed down for several hours but has since been reopened. Officials say the crash happened when a black SUV headed south on 134th Street pulled up to the intersection and stopped at the stop sign. Captain John Vick with the Sheriff's Office said a box truck heading east on Adams then hit the SUV as it went into the intersection.
The straight truck driver attempted to avoid the collision, but was unable to, struck the black SUV in the passenger side and came to rest where you can see it behind me.
Vick said the driver of the SUV was pronounced dead at the scene, and they're still working to notify the family. Until then, the driver won't be identified. There was no one else in the SUV. Investigators are still determining whether the SUV driver was wearing a seatbelt and why they went into the intersection despite stopping at the stop sign.
The initial information that we have is that they were stopped at the stop sign and then were proceeding through the intersection. So we're working to determine, whether they saw the truck or didn't, or what took place. But for whatever reason, they were in the intersection when they were struck.
The driver of the box truck was uninjured in the crash, and officials are still determining how fast the truck was going. A state trooper also came out to the crash.
There's a commercial vehicle that's involved, so we'll probably work with the State Patrol in the future to help us reconstruct the scene here and the factors that were involved in the crash. We were also assisted by Waverly Fire and Southeast Fire and Rescue. They responded to the scene, and several of their members were out here helping us as well.
And again, the intersection at 134th and Adams is now open again after being closed for several hours. The Sheriff's Office says they'll have more details about the crash tomorrow morning. Reporting at 134th and Adams, Matthew Mittleider, Channel 8 News.
All right, Matthew, thank you for the live update.